The history of long-range and anti-material warfare has produced some of the longest rifles ever fielded, designed to deliver devastating power against vehicles, fortifications, and equipment at extreme distances. Today we'll present the 10 longest rifles that have actually entered service excluding experimental designs. Number 10. The M93 Black Arrow. This is a Serbian anti-material rifle developed by Zastava Arms in the 1990s and introduced in 1998. It is a bolt-action magazine-fed rifle designed for long-range sniping against equipment, vehicles, and fortifications. The rifle measures about 1.67 meters, 5.48 feet in length, and weighs approximately 16 kilograms, making it large but portable compared to older anti-material designs. It fires powerful 12.7 by 108 mm or 50 BMG 12.7 by 99 mm cartridges, depending on the variant, giving it the ability to penetrate light armor and destroy material at great distances. The effective range of the M93 is about 3,000 meters. Number 9. The Mauser M1918. The M1918 was a German anti-tank rifle developed near the end of World War I to counter British tanks. It entered service in 1918 and at 1.7 meters or 5.57 feet in length. The rifle weighed around 18.5 kilograms and had a maximum effective range of approximately 500 meters. It was the first rifle designed for the sole purpose of destroying armored targets and the only anti-tank rifle to see service in World War I. It was used by the German infantry on the Western Front, operated in teams due to its weight and recoil. Very heavy and with brutal recoil, it required a two-man crew to operate. Though useful in 1918, it quickly became obsolete as tank armor advanced. Approximately 16,900 units were produced. Number 8. The Snipex Alligator. This is a Ukrainian bolt-action anti-material rifle developed by Zato and adapted into service in 2021. At 2 meters or 6.56 feet in length, it is chambered in powerful 14.5 by 114 mm and weighs 25 kilograms. It feeds from a 5-round detachable box magazine and uses a large muzzle brake. It is designed to penetrate 10 mm of armor at 1,500 meters and engage targets up to 2,000 meters with a maximum range of around 7,000 meters. It is already being used by Ukrainian forces in the Russo-Ukrainian War, where a near-record killing shot was recorded there in November 2022 at a confirmed distance of 2,710 meters or 8,890 feet. Notable for its ergonomics, it includes adjustable supports and MIL STD rails. Its appearance in combat confirms its value in anti-armor and long-range roles. Number 7. The Vidwanak, meaning destroyer in Sanskrit. It is an Indian multi-caliber anti-material rifle used by Ordnance Factory, Tiruchirappalli, and introduced in February 2007. With an overall length of 2 meters or 6.56 feet and weighs around 29 kilograms, it can fire 12.7 by 108 mm, 14.5 by 114 mm, or 20 by 82 mm by swapping barrel, bolt, and magazine. It uses a recoiling barrel, bolt-action system with a 3-round magazine. Effective range is approximately 1,800 meters and up to 2,300 meters with a 4.5 mm ammo. Its indigenous design was based partly on the Denell NTW20. Highly modular, though heavy, it offers multi-role flexibility to Indian forces. At number 6, the Denell NTW20. The NTW20 developed a Denell mechem in South Africa during the 1990s, entered service later in that decade. Measuring 2,015 mm or 2.015 meters and weighing over 26 kilograms, it fires 20 by 82 mm or 14.5 by 114 mm rounds via bolt action. designed for anti-material use. It targets parked aircraft, radar, bunkers, and light armors up to 1,500 to 1,800 meters. It allows caliber conversion in the field thanks to modular barrels and bolts. Utilized in African conflicts and by other nation forces, it's valued for rugged reliability. Hydraulic recoil systems and muzzle brake manages its immense recoil. It remains one of the most recognized anti-material rifles globally. At number 5, the PTRS-41. Designed by Sergei Simonov, this is a Soviet semi-automatic anti-tank rifle introduced in 1941 during World War II. Measuring approximately 2.1 meters or 6.9 feet and chambered in 14.5 by 114 millimeter, it uses a gas-operated 5-round magazine-fed system. Effective at around 800 to 1,000 meters, peaking at roughly 1,500 meters, it was employed extensively on the Eastern Front. It was used against German tanks, vehicles, and field fortifications until armor improvements reduced its utility. Heavy and prone to jamming in mud and cold, it nevertheless filled a critical anti-armor niche early in the war. It remained in limited post-war use and saw export to Allied countries. At number 4, the Solathn S81000. This is a semi-automatic 20mm anti-tank rifle developed by Swiss firm Waffenbarrick, Solathn, and adopted around 1938 to 1940. At 2.2 meters or 7.2 feet long and using a 20 by 138B cartridge, it operated via short recoil and rotating bolt, fed by an 8-round magazine. Employed by Italy, Germany, and others in Europe and North Africa, its effective range was about 500 to 800 meters for armor penetration. It was vehicle-mounted in many cases due to its weight. It became obsolete as tank armor thickened, but praised for engineering quality. Post-war examples are now collector's pieces. The Latte L39. Designed by Aimo Latte, it is a Finnish semi-automatic 20mm anti-tank rifle that entered service in 1939 before the Winter War. Measuring 2.2 meters and weighing 49 kilograms, it fires 20 by 138mm B through a gas-operated action and uses a top-mounted 10-round magazine. Nicknamed Elephant Gun, it had excellent accuracy and penetration out to 400 to 600 meters longer for other targets. As tanks grew tougher, it was repurposed for long-range sniping and improvised anti-aircraft roles, including a fully automatic variant. Its rugged Finnish craftsmanship is still admired, and surviving models are prized by collectors. At number 2, the Estelgal IST 14.5 anti-material rifle. This is an Azerbaijani bolt-action anti-material rifle introduced around 2008 as a part of Azerbaijan's domestic arms growth. At 2.25 meters long and chambered in 14.5 by 114 millimeter, it features semi-automatic recoil-absorbing systems and muzzle brake. It has an effective range of 3,000 to 4,000 meters, designed to destroy fortifications, vehicles, and equipment. Produced for Azerbaijani forces and potentially exported, it is modular to aid transport and field use. It marks Azerbaijan's maturing arms manufacturing capabilities. The IST 14.5 is one of the longest modern rifles combining power, size, and range. At number 1, the Anzio 20mm. This is an American anti-material rifle developed in the 2000s by Anzio Ironworks as the most powerful shoulder-fired rifle in the world. Measuring 2.7 meters, 8.86 feet in length, it holds the record as the longest operational rifle ever built. It is a bolt-action single-shot weapon that fires massive 20 by 102 mm or 20 by 110 mm rounds. Originally designed for aircraft cannons, the rifle was designed for extreme long-range engagements with an effective range of up to 4,500 meters. Capable of destroying lightly armored vehicles, radar arrays, parked aircraft, and hardened infrastructure targets. Due to its enormous size, weight, and recoil, it must be fired from a prone position with a heavy bipod, and usually operated by a two-man team. Its logistical demands and high cost mean it was never mass-produced, instead serving as a specialized tool for military and law enforcement sharpshooters. The Anzio 20mm fills a unique niche for missions that demand maximum penetration and standoff range far beyond that of standard sniper rifles. To this day, it remains unmatched in length, caliber, and destructive power among all operational rifles in existence. A notable mention among extreme rifle designs is the Big Ernie, an experimental anti-material rifle concept that never entered service. Measuring an extraordinary 10 meters (32.8 feet) in length, the Big Ernie holds the distinction of being the longest rifle ever constructed. Though it was purely a demonstration of engineering possibilities, it was never intended for practical use on the battlefield, and no armed force ever adopted it into operational service. Chambered for gigantic custom-made ammunition, it was designed more as an engineering curiosity than a weapon. The Big Ernie is remembered more as a peace and record holder than as a functional weapon. With this, we're signing off for today, but we'll see you again in our next video. Bye-bye.